Hello everyone, in this video I'll show you how to make a useful DIY project for your home from an old wash basin. The wash basin will work even if it has cracks. So, the first thing you need to do is remove the drain trap from it. Unscrew the nut and disconnect it from the elbow. Next, unscrew the screw and remove the elbow itself. You need to cut off part of the elbow and then sand it with sandpaper. Now this part needs to be installed into a 45-degree elbow which is used for sewer pipes. We install the rubber gasket and screw everything back to the sink. Next you need to dig a pit the width of the sink and 70 centimeters deep. The depth of the pit depends on how deep the ground freezes. In my region, it's 60 to 70 centimeters. If you come across stones while digging, set them aside. They will also be useful for our DIY project. Here's the pit we've got. Now we need to dig a trench from it. The trench should be 23 meters long and the depth should be the same as the pit. After digging the trench, you also need to dig a pit at its end. By the way, if you have a special tool for digging trenches, you can make it narrower. I made it the width of a shovel so it would be easier to remove the soil. I made the size of the pit about the same as the first one, but the depth should be greater. And here's what I got. There should be a slight slope from the first pit to the second. Now we place bricks along the sides of the first pit. You'll need 3 bricks on each side. After placing the bricks, we put the wash basin on top and then connect the sewer pipe to it. The pipe should be long enough to reach the second pit. Next, we fill the first pit with soil up to the height of the wash basin. We tamp everything down well so that the wash basin doesn't wobble. After that, you need to pour gravel into the wash basin. It's best to use larger gravel and fill it almost to the very top of the pit. You need to pour gravel into the second pit in the same way. You can use broken bricks and pieces of slate. At this stage, you can backfill the trench with the pipe in it. Next, we'll check if our homemade setup works. Now imagine it's raining and water is running from the downspout. It seeps through the gravel and gets into the sink, and from there it flows through the pipe into another pit. As you can see, everything works. In this pit, it gets absorbed into the ground, and this way we've diverted the water away from the house foundation. Once you've made sure everything works, you can fill in the first pit, pack everything down well so nothing sinks in. The second pit also needs to be filled as much as possible with gravel or broken brick. After filling everything almost to the top, you can cover up the pit. We tamp everything down well and our homemade project is finished. This is a simple way to divert water away from the house foundation using an old sink. As you can see, I had a problem with this. Where the downspout was installed, water was getting to the foundation and the paint on the tiles peeled off. Now this problem is solved. If you liked the video, give it a like. Goodbye everyone.